the stroke of midnight, 25th March 2020, when India enters a 21-day lockdown period in order to battle the spread of the COVID-19. The Prime Minister, in his address this evening on 24th March, told us what we are up against. He told us what the challenge is, and I'm sure Indians will meet this head on because we really have no choice. This is the only thing we can do at this point in time to save millions of lives. We need to treat this as a warlike situation. We need to treat the curfew that has been imposed across the length and breadth of India as though this were a war. But there's no need to panic. It's funny to use the word war and don't panic in the same breath, but really, this is a war we were anticipating. This is a war we were building up to and preparing for several weeks now. And let me clear it off right now. All essential services that you require to get by over the next 21 days will be available to you.
Let me quickly run you through all the services that are going to be available for the next 21 days. All essential services, once again, are available, so no need to panic, no need to stock up on food or medicines. So beginning with the offices of the Government of India, most of them will remain closed except for Defence, Central Armed Police Forces, Treasury, Public Utilities, which includes petroleum, CNG, LPG, PNG, disaster management, power generation and transmission units, post offices, offices of the state or union territory governments. Most of them will remain closed except for the police, home guards, civil defense, fire and emergency services, disaster management. Prisons will be running. Electricity, water, sanitation supply will be provided. Municipal bodies, most staff will be working from home except for essential staff who are required for sanitation and personnel who are related to water supply. They will be working throughout this 21-day period. So don't worry about electricity supply, don't worry about water supply. You will be getting everything as you usually do. Hospitals and all related medical establishments, including their manufacturing and distribution units, both public and private sector, such as dispensaries, chemists, medical equipment shops, laboratories, clinics, nursing homes, ambulances, they will continue to remain functional. And the transportation of medical personnel, nurses, paramedical staff and other hospital support services will be permitted. Commercial and private establishments shall be closed down except for, and now listen to this portion carefully because this directly affects all of us. The exceptions to this rule are that shops including ration shops under PDS dealing with food, groceries, fruits and vegetables, dairy and milk booths, meat and fish, animal fodder, will remain operational. However, district authorities may encourage and facilitate home delivery to minimize the movement of individuals outside their homes. So this may be something we're looking at in the next 21 days. Minimal outdoor travel for all of us who are under lockdown, and home delivery of essential goods may be something that will be facilitated soon. Banks, insurance offices and ATMs are functional. Print and electronic media have passed to be outdoors and reporting on this situation. Cable services, telecommunications, internet services, broadcasting, all of them as far as possible will be working from home. Delivery of all essential goods including food, pharmaceuticals, medical equipment through e-commerce, they are an exception to the lockdown. So they are permitted to be outdoors. Next, we come to petrol pumps, LPG, petroleum and gas retail and storage outlets. They are exceptions. Power generation, transmission and distribution units and services will be functional. Capital and debt market services as notified by the Securities and Exchange Board of India, cold storage and warehousing services, private securities services. All of these are going to be operational and all other establishments will be working from home only. Industrial establishments will be closed. Manufacturing units of essential commodities are open. Production units, which require continuous process, will be open after obtaining their required permissions from the state government. All transport services, air, road and roadways are suspended from now for the next 21 days. The transportation only of essential goods will be permitted. Fire, law and order and emergency services, of course, will be functional. Hospitality services are closed except for those hotels and institutions that are providing housing or accommodation for medical and emergency staff for those establishments that are being used as quarantine facilities. All educational, training, research, coaching institutions are shut. Places of worship not functioning. No religious congregation will be permitted without exception. All social, political, sports, entertainment, academic, cultural, religious functions, all functions and gatherings are barred, and funerals or congregations for funerals will be limited to just 20 persons. Very importantly, all persons who have arrived to India after 15th February and all those who've been directed by healthcare personnel to remain under strict home quarantine will have to follow these rules, failing which action can be taken against them. And now, in order to implement all of these containment measures, there will be personnel on the ground enforcing these. They will be responsible for the overall implementation, and they can take all of those people who are not following these orders of lockdown, they can take them to task. Any person violating these containment measures will be liable to be proceeded against as per the provisions of Section 51 to 60 of the Disaster Management Act 2005, besides legal action under Section 188 of the IPC. And finally, the above containment measures are in force in all parts of the country without exception for the next 21 days, starting from the 25th of March 2020.
So why do you need to stay indoors? It's absolutely essential because once you step outdoors, you become an easy target for the virus. You may pick it up, you may get infected yourself, you may infect your families and dear ones, and you may increase the danger of millions of Indians contracting this disease. And let's face it, it is a fatal infection. Of course, I'm not spreading panic. Most symptoms are mild and moderate. You may not even realize you have the virus, but you have the potential to spread it. Most cases recover. However, there are, of course, several other cases who also succumb to this disease. So we need to be extremely responsible at this point of time. Step out only if necessary. Step out only if you're availing any emergency and essential service. And of course, if you're a provider of essential service, you are at the front line. You're going out there doing your duty every day, and we salute you. Be responsible, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you on the other side of this lockdown.